Hi, so in February, Year 11s who take health and social care will sit their exam. The exam is Component 3, Health and Wellbeing, and Component 3 is what we've been working on in class over this term. The exam is 2 hours long. The exam content is split into two sections, so Section A, Assessing Health and Wellbeing, Section B, Designing a Health and Wellbeing Improvement Plan. The total exam marks is 60, and Section A and B are both split equally, so you get 30 marks, or there are 30 marks available in each section. There are 4 different assessment objectives. So A is demonstrate knowledge and understanding of factors that affect health and well-being. So that's all the different things about lifestyle choices, economic factors, physical factors, environmental factors, life events, things that happen to you. So you need to know all of that, the information we've got from Component 1 and what we're doing now in class. You will need to be able to interpret health indicators. So we're talking about when a person goes to a doctor's or a nurse, what happens, what does the doctor do, taking blood pressure, looking at their peak flow, looking at their body mass index. You will be able to look at data and know what that data means. From that data and the information given, you will design a person-centred health and wellbeing improvement plan. So you will be given a case study, you will have to work your way through it, picking up the information and putting an improvement plan together so that that person's health and well-being can hopefully long-term and short-term improve. And then you will need to demonstrate that you are aware of the obstacles that could be there relating to the health and wellbeing improvement plans. So we talked a little bit about this in class, where if a person doesn't want to stop smoking, but they really need to stop smoking, that would be an obstacle, and you would need to look at realistic suggestions of how they could improve and overcome obstacles. So in Section A, which is worth 30 marks, you'll be given a case study to read through, and then a set of questions that are all based around that case study. The case study will tell you about a person, about their lifestyle, and it will give you some physiological data like blood pressure, body mass index, etc. And you will need to answer questions on that. Section B will be based on the same case study, but you will be given some extra information and you will have to put an improvement plan together. You will have to make 3 short-term and 3 long-term recommendations to improve that person's health and well-being. These are all the things you will need to know. So how to design the health and wellbeing plan, that clearly demonstrates the recommendations. You will need to put in short and long-term targets. So short-term targets are below 6 months and long-term targets would be above 6 months. You will need to know how to interpret information about blood pressure and peak flow and BMI. You will need to know about the factors that affect our health and wellbeing, so life events, family information, economic factors, physical factors, social factors. You will need to know where the positive and negative impacts can come from. You will need to know obstacles that may be there stopping that person following your recommended improvement plan. And you will need to make realistic suggestions for how those obstacles may be overcome. These are 2 revision materials that you might want to have a look at. Both can be found on Amazon. The revision guide, the first revision guide, we may be able to get some of in class that we can go through. The practice assessments might be really useful to get as well if you want to go through some practicing of it.